Hey there, it's Cindy Hunter, and this is week 4 for Chemistry 126. So this week we are going to be making elephant toothpaste. My disclaimer, I feel like I have a disclaimer for every video these days, but the disclaimer this week is that I only have 3% hydrogen peroxide, whereas the video we watched used 10%, I believe, in the first round. So I did look up another experiment that used 3%, so we're gonna go off of that, so hopefully we get a certain reaction. It also preferred 10%, or what they call 20 volume, so we will see what happens, but I think it's gonna work out. So let's get started. First, we are going to mix or measure out 3% hydrogen peroxide at a half of a cup. Okay. So we've got half a cup there, roughly. So we are going to put this in this water bottle. Okay. And we've got just a smidge. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of dish soap. And we are going to add a couple of drops of food coloring for special effects, of course. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then pull blue in there. Okay. So next we are mixing 3 tablespoons of warm water into, well, 1 tablespoon of yeast. Hopefully I have, oh, we're going to be a little short. All right, well, we're going to see how this works out because I am a little bit short. Alrighty. So what we are going to do is mix this together. Let's see, but I don't want to lose the little bit of yeast I've got that's sticking to the sides of my tablespoon. See if we can get that maybe off here. But basically what's happening in this reaction is going to be, we're expecting a foam to be created. How it works is that hydrogen peroxide is naturally oxygen and hydrogen, whereas yeast has a chemical called catalase. It is going to act as a catalyst for this reaction. So the yeast is going to be able to kind of remove some of the oxygen from the hydrogen peroxide. So what we should end up with is water and oxygen, I believe. So let's try it out. Hopefully this works. So looks like this stuff is growing actually on my spoon. It's kind of growing there. All right, hopefully this does not go everywhere and hopefully it foams at all. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get, oh, it wants to. It's trying. Oh, I hope my bottle's not too tall. It's growing. Let's see if it finally spills over. You can do it. You can do it. Yay! Okay, so let's talk about the reaction time here. My understanding is that with a higher percentage of hydrogen peroxide, we would get a quicker reaction. Obviously, with using this just 3%, and also remember, I only had about a half of a tablespoon left of yeast, so therefore we're getting a definite darker or a slower reaction. That's actually turning out Tiffany blue, so that's kind of cool. But that's kind of the timing issue, is if we had used a stronger hydrogen peroxide, we would have gotten a quicker reaction. But even though it took a long time to get out of the bottle, we still saw a pretty instant reaction as far as things mixing in the bottle, and then the oxygen kind of getting removed from the hydrogen peroxide, and then therefore seeing those bubbles and that foam kind of start building and kind of coming out of the bottle. So here we are. It's not as cool as the video, but we still obviously have the same reaction. So cool, we're good. But all right, thank you.